I've been. This is something I grew up with, guys. I'm in my 50s now. It's like I grew up with this thing, being from a West Indian family, and with the Black Americans and Haitians. Haitians stink. Haitians, they smell like a certain this and that and the other. I feel as if the oppressed is the oppressor now, and I guess Haitians are, in their mind, at the bottom of the barrel. That they feel that they can do this, they can disrespect Haitians just because they can. I grew up in an environment where we lived in a private house. Having a private house was an issue with Black Americans. Our lifestyle was an issue with Black Americans. I mean, we were fighting like many fronts. How many times can you be Black, right? But this is 2026. I sometimes browse around TikTok and I hear this same thing. Haitians stink. So what is it that you get out of calling somebody stink? If I walk up to a Jewish person right now and says, "You know what? I don't like the way you smell." If I walk up to a Guyanese person, someone from Barbados, somebody from Russia, I can always find a reason why not to like someone. But what is it about this stigma that just keeps lingering about Haitians? What do you get out of somebody's smell? I mean, do you concentrate yourself into smelling people? I mean, I've walked into elevators back in my days that was full of crap. You just excuse the crap and you go on about your business. I've never written anything down that says Black Americans, they shit in elevators and they'll this and that and the other. No, I think America teaches you better. Hey, people are people. Now, I have a lot of stories about CNAs, nurses, and doctors that are Haitians that would say, family members, "Hey, man, I had a patient. This patient, when I walked in the room, her first question, as a Black American, this is, okay? Her first question was like, well, are you Haitian? Why are you asking?" Like, the response is like, Okay, why?" "Well, I don't want no Haitians touching me because Haitians stink." Well, at that moment, listen, walk away. If you're a CNA, you walk into someone's house, you're about to give care, and once you start hearing that, you walk away. I've had businesses where I've had Black Americans walk in, and then the first thing was like, "Y'all mother Haitians." I'll be like, "Hey, what happened?" "Well, I bought this and I don't like it." "Would you like your money back?" You end the argument right there. We're used to this. Okay, this is by design. But one thing I can guarantee you, that you will never hear a white person say that Haitians stink. Only Black Americans do that. I'm not going to fire back on what I know, as if I do fire back, that's going to it's going to justify or equalize the situation. It's not going to change. I don't even think it's about Haitians. I think it's something else. I mean, if I can go back to Louis Farrakhan that says everybody come to America and get something except for Black Americans. That's what he said. Haitians. I think he said Haitians. It wasn't Asians. He said that. And we, as of a West Indian group, I'm speaking for Haitians only, we've been abused by that same system, not mainly by whites, it's mainly by Black Americans. And I'm telling you something that is personal to me, but a lot of us have moved on. 300,000 Haitians or more are going home. What is it now? Well, they took our jobs. They can't drive trucks. Guess what? You're not going to have a trucking job either, because right now robots will be driving trucks, right? Let's be serious. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, we need to get together. No, we're not. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But my advice, if you're a CNA, you're a nurse, Anybody in the a nursing industry, if you are being abused by a patient, which I do, I have a couple of cases I can actually break down to you. A cousin of mine was taking care of a patient, and then she had to take care of the patient's dog. She had to cook for the person. She had to do laundry for the person. She had to pretty much do everything for that person. In some cases, she would record things like the patient being abusive. This is somebody that's in a wheelchair being abusive. Things like, well, read my lips. You don't speak English. Didn't I tell you to clean the dog? Didn't I tell you to walk the dog? On your way from walking the dog, walking through the driveway, pick up the leaves. Now, a person who's into the healthcare business, you probably got the most patience where you can stand that kind of stuff. But if you feel as a nurse or a CNA and you walk into a facility where you're being discriminated against, you just walk away. You have a right to walk away. And she kind of took my advice, and it's been working. The agency's like, well, whatever it is, if you feel you are being abused, just don't do that patient. Go to another one. Trust me, you will find more patients, more so that appreciate you than that verbal abuse that you get from Black Americans. I've been through it as a business person. I'm still going through it as a business person. There is a different understanding. I don't know what it is. I'm not tagging anybody. I'm not stigmatizing. I'm not profiling anybody. But if you feel you have the guts to get on TikTok and say Haitians stink, what is it that you get out of it? What what is the fulfillment that satisfies you that you must? I can guarantee you're not going to say that about the white man. You won't say that because you feel Haitians are like at the bottom of the barrel. You can do this and get away with it. Well, right now in 2026, 300 and plus thousand Haitians are going home. And the ones that are the professionals that are left, they have a choice. And the choice is, again, if you're a nurse and you walk into that type of environment, you just walk away from it. I've also had another person says to me, "Well, can you read to my mom?" This person is a nurse. She's going to sit there and read your mom, your 80, 90-year-old mom, some lullaby? This is like way beyond human comprehension to me. What's the other one? We're going to bake cookies. Um, Tomorrow we're going to this. And it's like a CNA becomes a maid